Hi, this is Scott Siskin. I'm the president of First Republic Mortgage Bankers. When you need a mortgage, call First Republic Mortgage Bankers and deal direct. Eliminate the middleman. No mortgage broker fees. Stop wasting your hard-earned money on your high-rate mortgage and your credit cards. You can save every single month by refinancing. You personally can save every month by locking in the lowest rates in over 30 years. And we make house calls to the entire tri-state area 7 days a week. Call 718-380-0006 if you're buying a home or you want to refinance your home. 718-380-0006.
Let me ask you, before you got into the studios, the phone lines were blazing because you got here early, as you always do, to help out a lot of folks calling, and also to see clients physically over here that wants to come in and see you right here. What were some of those calls all about, man? I noticed you were writing down stuff and you were running credit reports. What was all of that all about?
To be honest with you, Squeeze, we had a really good night, and you know what it makes me think about? That we are on the radio really speaking and people are listening about all the programs we have. Because I had many calls with people that have had their homes for a few years.
But you guys only offer the FHA program, right?
I think that's what many people might think, but of course not. Right. We have FHA, we have conventional, we have Sony Mae, we have VA, we have reverse mortgages. We have foreign national programs available for people that are looking to purchase homes and don't even have credit in the U.S. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on. We just have everything out there that we want to make available to the people that are listening. We even have a program set up for affordable housing. I mean, we have houses that are available. If you're looking for a house and you're saying to yourself, man, you know what? These guys are talking about FHA and houses and the loan limits. And they're probably saying, man, you know what? These guys are talking. They don't have the houses. Right. Guess what? We have the houses. How much more better does that get?
So we don't want anyone to believe that you guys are talking out of your ass. You're not doing
That's right. I'm not here doing that. Trust me. Everybody that knows me out there knows I'm not like that. Please, I prefer to stay off the radio than come on this radio here and do that.
Can you help everybody that's out there?
I wish I could. Honestly, I really wish I could.
There's a gentleman that called in here earlier.
Right.
And he said that he went to First Republic Mortgage Bankers and he had a credit score in the 7s.
Right.
Okay, and he was turned down. Okay? He was popped a question by a loan officer as to the loan officer that's here with you, as to his income. And his income was only $26,000 and he wanted to buy a house which was well over $500,000. Okay. Is that possible for him to do?
To be honest with you, you know what? If he had a huge down payment,
right?
Yeah, I would say that.
Right.
To be honest with you, number one, the first question I would ask this guy is, how are you going to afford that house?
Right.
To be honest with you. I mean, because my first thing is face-to-face talking with people. I don't want to just give you a house and know that, you know what, a year from now, you can't afford it and you're going to foreclose on it. It doesn't make sense. Okay. I prefer not to do that. And I'll tell you straight to your face and ask you, how are you going to afford that? And does it make sense? Now, like I said, in a situation like that, most times we might not be able to help that person just because they might not have a very big down payment. They might have no money.
They don't have, they don't have the income.
Right. They don't have the income. They have no money. And why are you trying to get a house that's
let me ask
like
you,
that?
Could another institution or institutions give them or get them a loan? Listen, is it possible for another institution to get them a loan?
The truth is, if you do things by the books, no way. If you do things by the books, and I'm sure, I mean, listen, with all that's going on, if you do things that are not right, and that's what's happening to a lot of these banks that went into bankruptcy and things like that and closed down, it can't be done unless you make up things, and we're not going to do that.
Who's under scrutiny more, brokers or banks?
Brokers. The truth is brokers, because they're the people that are willing to take these risks, willing to, do what they have to do in a sense to get these loans done, because they're not really getting that business out there. Banks, we know what we can do. We know what we offer, okay? We don't need to take those chances. We don't need to do those things. We stick by the books. And to be honest with you, Squeeze, I'm very proud that First Republic is like that, because that's what's kept us in business for so long. That's why in all that's going on with all these banks having problems, we're still out there. We're still pushing strong. And to be honest with you, we're actually having somewhat of a refinance boom over there at First Republic. It's ridiculous.
But look at the amount of calls that you have received without even being on the air this evening right here.
Each and every day, I know for myself personally, when I'm here, it's amazing the amount of calls that come in. It's amazing the amount of questions that people have. And there's so many people out there, for some reason or other, might have been turned down. And they say, you know what? I'm going to give it one last try. Let me try First Republic. And we were able to help them.
What is risk reversal at First Republic Mortgage Bankers? For all individuals to understand, what is a risk reversal program?
Basically what it is, we are here talking on the radio.
Right.
Somebody hears us out there, one of the listeners, and they said, you know what? I'm already going to this institution or this bank or whatever it is.
Or another broker or another entity.
They
went there.
Exactly. They went there, they did an appraisal, or they spent their credit report fee, or they paid them an upfront fee for whatever it is.
Right.
Okay? And they heard us on the radio saying, listen, we're offering 5.5% for an FHA. Mm-hmm. Okay? And they said, I'm going to call First Republic and see. So they give us a call up. Mm-hmm. And we say to them, listen, what we're doing is we're going to take care of your appraisal, mm-hmm. right?
All the incidental cost.
All the incidental costs.
Right.
We're taking care of all of that. Mm-hmm. Just to give us a try.
Right.
That's all it is. You don't have to go through everything.
Right.
You don't have to put anything out of your pocket, right?
So they have nothing
out of pocket. Nothing to lose. Nothing out of pocket. Just give us a try. That's it.
It is as simple as that.
And then, mm-hmm. if they go through with it and they get that 5.5%.
Or a lower interest rate than the other entity.
Exactly. Right. Mm-hmm. Guess what? We give you $500 as a bonus at closing. So not only do we take care of all the incidentals, not only do you get a better deal, mm-hmm. but then we give $500 to say thank you very much.
It's a beautiful thing.
You can't go wrong.
It's a beautiful thing.
You can't go wrong.
You know, Sean is smiling up a storm. I don't know why.
Sean, it's as easy as that.
Rajan is the happiest man tonight because, you know, and we're going to do it again.
Right.
I am saying to every single soul out there, okay, mm-hmm. that is looking for a mortgage for purchasing and refinancing. There's absolutely no obligation required.
That's right.
When you speak with a First Republic Mortgage Bankers Loan Officer.
That's right.
Okay?
Yes, please make that clear.
No, I'm making it very clear.
You know?
There is absolutely no obligation required when you speak with a First Republic Mortgage Bankers Loan Officer.
That's right.
They're here in the building right now, and here's what. Anyone who has any doubts or has any questions for whatever reason, mm-hmm. I want them to call. Even if they're not even doing a loan, even if you're just somebody out there and you're thinking, or you're just wondering what First Republic Mortgage Bank is about.
Right.
Tonight is knowledge night.
Yes.
Tonight is education night.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, we don't even want to do deals tonight.
No.
I just want to educate people tonight.
I just want to talk to people tonight. That's it.
We want to answer as many questions as you might have. Let us, I mean, I don't know why we got so many loan officers in the building tonight, mm-hmm. but they're just here mm-hmm. to answer any questions. We want everyone in the community, even if you have gone somewhere else, even if you have read something, watched something, heard something, we want to open up all the lines here in the studios for people to ask as many questions.
Yes.
Okay? And you can even call me, Squeeze, right here. I give my cell number. I give the business number. I give my email address. Okay. By the way, some people has been asking for the station's email address mm-hmm. and address, and I will give that out before the show is out. Okay. So people just hang tough. But everybody who wants to speak with a loan officer, ask questions, you can do so now. And remember, absolutely no obligation required. There is the risk reversal program. That means if you've gone to another entity and you believe or think or is wondering if First Republic Mortgage Bankers can give you a lower interest rate, all you need to do right now is give a ring to the Link Up Studios. That's all. Have a conversation with Rajan. Have a conversation with the other loan officer. They just want to talk to you. It is as simple as that. And I got to say much respect to an entity that is truly a multicultural entity.
That's right.
Helping out a lot of folks out there. So people, just give a ring to the studios right now. Folks in New Jersey, folks in Connecticut, folks in New York, and I'm not afraid to say it, I have used First Republic Mortgage Bankers, and I will tell you this, they put me through the mill sometimes, I feel, more than they did with other people. And I'm saying, what the hell? It's not like you don't understand and know. No, this got to be off for your credit. You got to prove this, you got to do that. People, right now, let me open up the phone lines. I'm going to get back to a track, but call right now. We're going to get any and all and every question answered. And we're even inviting mortgage entities to call and ask questions. All right? The number here is 718-325-5555. That is 718-325-5555. Call the Link Up Radio Studios right now. Speak with the loan officer. I am telling you that we can beat any and all interest rates. We can lower your monthly payments. We can pay off those credit card debts. We can give you cash and give you a 30-year fix and give you a better deal.